Hi guys, I'm Aze and welcome to my channel. It's been a long time since I've actually made a YouTube video, and I honestly just made this video because I feel like maybe because this is a Yandere simulator redesign, there is a possibility that YouTube might want to put my channel out there. Put my channel out there, please, God help me make YouTube, make YouTube do it. But anyways, so I'm of course redesigning Yandere simulator characters, so but before that, if you don't know what it is, let me tell you about Yandere Simulator, a game from my childhood. I love this game. But at the same time, the author. Not the author, but the dev. Oh my gosh, the dev. Ew, no. Creepy guy. So basically, Yandere Simulator is a game about a girl named Ayano Aishi who cannot feel emotions like other people can. So, one day in high school, she meets this guy named Senpai, and he makes her feel doki doki in her heart, and which causes her to go on a murder rampage to get him away from all these skittle colored girls around him. So, yeah, that's basically on their simulator, a game about a girl who will do anything just so she can win this guy. And basically, her main goal is just to stop her rivals, the skittle flavored crew, from getting her guy. Now, let me go on a little rant, or might I say, yapping spree, because this is what I do a lot, okay? So, if you're watching this, you're gonna be expecting a lot of yapping, a lot of off topicness, a lot of just randomness. So please bear with me, okay? I just have a lot to say, and sometimes I just forget everything I have to say. So, yeah. Anyways, tell me, this guy senpai is so ugh to me, okay? How can any girl fall for this guy? Now, I don't want to spend too long on this intro, okay? I know you all want to watch the speed paint or redesign or whatever, and you can go ahead and skip my little yapping spree, but please tell me why. Why is he so basic? Like, I know why he's so basic, okay? To me, Yandere Simulator is giving off like if slice of life harem animes, those comedy slice of life harem animes, like Kanajo or like 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You, those kind of animes. If those animes were like a game, that's what it gives off. And I get that, because Senpai literally looks like every single isekai protagonist. Now, if this is not kind of like one of those like animes, if this game was not like kind of like giving off those genres of anime, it would definitely, if there was a truck in this game, okay, Senpai would have definitely gotten isekai, and this would be a whole different game. But I already have a character I want to base Senpai off, a character that it makes sense for all these girls to be into him. A character that's just so beautiful, okay? I'm sorry, guys, I have an obsession with this manhwa. You need to see it, please. You see, I feel like this channel actually does take off. Please, guys, watch my video. I wish I could have like another channel where I could just yap, recommend people stuff, and just review things and maybe even react to things. Please. I'm just crazy, okay? No, I'm not crazy, but I'm just really deep into it, okay? But anyways, here's the speed paint, or I guess the redesign. I don't know. Okay, so first off, we have this one. Now this one is like the one I'm not proud of at all. Okay, this one is like it took me like 3 months to make this one. I don't. You might be saying how. Well, I was very lazy, and also plus my little XP pen tablet thing. It's a $20 one. It's not like the professional one. It's like the little beginner one, the very tiny one. That's what I use on my videos, and it tends to like I don't know. I don't think it's like the XP pen tablet. I think it's my computer, because it tends to like lag sometimes, like occasionally. So I'll have to like take it off for a while and like then come back later on, and it'll like start working again. Well, the computer will, because yeah. Anyways, so yeah, the speed paint, right? As you can see, I did not know what I was doing here. I'm not good at line art. My handwriting's naturally bad, so I do not have straight handwriting, so please bear with me. And so, I just did my best to like try to trace over the character after I put down the base colors. Um, well, fun fact, the reason why I have a second Ayano speed paint coming up is because this one kind of made me very angry, okay? Not be I kind of liked the way she looked, but then I realized that number one, she's not I don't like this pose. But at the same time, in the second speed paint that you're gonna see about the same character, um, I did not fix the pose at all. I was trying to make her look like, oh, she's hiding a knife, she's a backstabber. Ha ha ha, laugh at my joke, please. Anyway, she's a backstabber. And I was not doing it well. Oh my gosh, I sound so nervous, guys. I'm sorry, but also, if you hear a lot of like spit sounding effects from my mouth, it's because my microphone is not the best. I got like a really cheap one. Anyway, so let me talk about the picture. So the pose is very awkward to me, to be honest. I did not know what I was doing, as I said before. And I was actually trying to do the pose myself to see if it's like a pose that is doable and actually seems all right. And it looked good to me, okay? I was looking for like a pose that like, oh, she's trustworthy, but she's hiding something. That's what I was going for, but it doesn't look right. I don't like how the arm is floating out in the air. And I will tell you about the story and like my ideas and why I chose certain things. But I'll tell you about it in like the other, the official redesign I did. So I is as I said, I did two redesigns. This is the one I that made me like really angry. So not really angry, but like actually want to cry because I accidentally messed up on it like really badly on my side. And so I decided to redo it, and it only took me like a week or two to redo the other one. So yeah, this one took me like a month because like I did not know what I was doing. I was not prepared for redesigning Ayano. I felt like I just kept her the same, and a lot of people did change a lot, like her hairstyle. I kept her hairstyle the same because it's supposed to be like a default thing, like oh, Ayano is like a default character. She's supposed to be normal. She's supposed to be basic. Nothing really like special about her. Not noticeable. Nothing. She wants Senpai to notice her, yet she looks so bland and so backgroundish. Even though all the characters in the damn game all have colorful ass hair. Okay, there's literally the whole school is literally just a giant rainbow. I know it's like one of like the few black haired characters we have in the game. Of course, we have people like Budo, Taro's sister. If you don't know who Taro is Senpai. I know, right? Everyone's so used to calling him Senpai. Like, not everyone, but like the game is so used to just referring to him as Senpai. But Senpai literally just means senior, or not literally just, I don't exactly know if it literally just means that, but I know it means senior, or like somebody's in a higher position than you. Anyways, so the clothes for me were a little bit difficult. I mean, they weren't difficult. It's just that like the clothing wrinkles, I was trying to make the clothes, oh my gosh, my phone. And I was trying to make the clothes feel like clothes or like look like clothes. They do look like clothes, but the wrinkles don't look right. I'm not good at like drawing clothing folds and stuff like that. And I tend to not get out of my own comfort zone, which my comfort zone is literally just anime characters and upper torsos and stuff like that. Not full body pictures, not like clothing, nothing like that. I don't even draw animals, no objects, no items. Like if I'm in art class and I have like an art project that involves like, drawing landscapes, I can draw it, but I tend to always try to copy it exactly. Instead of like putting my own twist to it, I'll copy everything exactly as I see it. And that's my problem. I need to like learn to like have like a style where I could just like transfer anything and just turn it into like my own version of something, not just the exact replica. Anyways, sorry about that. Now here's the official redesign that I actually like, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about like the tropes. I actually really like the tropes in Yandere Simulator, not gonna lie. Like I don't really like them. I just think that they're kind of done in a weird way that people don't like. But I'm gonna keep the tropes because actually I do like the Yandere trope. I like the Tsundere trope. I like all those tropes. Okay, I think it gives the character a tiny bit of personality, which all the characters kind of lack. Anyways, okay, so the audio might sound a little bit different right now, but as I was saying, this is my actual redesign. As you can see, I keep saying the words as you can see as well to start off the sentence. But like, I was trying to fix the pose. I kind of made her face more frontwards in this one. And I tried to make her hair more scruffy. At least I wanted her hair to be like at least a little bit different from the actual like Ayano picture, like the one that everyone's like hating on. And so I just decided to make her hair a little bit messy because I like when characters have like, a few like tufts of hair like sticking out. But I kind of don't like the way I did it because I don't know, man. It just doesn't look right. Like IRL, if somebody were to actually have like this kind of bang style, it would be so weird. It would be like your barber messed you up, or like your hairdresser, whoever cuts people's hair messes you up. But anyways, so yeah, let me talk about the story since there's nothing much to talk about. I told you about the rest of it in the other parts. So yeah, my story for Ayano, right? Let's start off with Ayana's backstory, which is, how she's emotionless. Now, I'm pretty sure Ayano, I mean, I used to watch a lot of Yandere Simulator, like, videos when I was younger. I especially loved Jay from the Cub Scouts and, like, other people, because I felt like Yandere Simulator gameplays were always so hilarious to me whenever they had all those mods and whatnot. And it was just hilarious, okay? I miss those days. I actually came back to watching those just so I can like a little study up a little bit about the lore so I don't end up saying the wrong things. But I didn't really care enough to like actually like study enough. Or not really study. I don't want to say study, but learn enough. Okay, but that's enough of a different topic. Let's get back on topic. Okay, so Ayano's like emotionless, right? As a kid, she couldn't feel the same things that other kids can. So which led her to, I guess, having to pretend to be like other people to make her parents stop worrying and to fit in with everybody else around her. And I guess like in the actual like YouTube video that Yandere Dev ew, gross, that guy made quite a while ago about like Ayano's like backstory and whole concept. It showed like her mom talking about how she would meet a guy, right? In my version, I think Ayano is against the fact that her mom's like pushing the fact that, oh, you're gonna have to meet somebody in order to feel different, and she probably didn't like that and always did her best to like, stay away from that concept. Her mom is just, pushing onto her, right? She didn't like the fact that her mom is automatically just predicting what's gonna happen to her. Of course, Ayano did not have much emotions, but even so, she didn't like the fact that you're saying that a guy or some person or maybe even a girl is gonna fix her problem inside. And so when she met Senpai, she fell in love at first sight. Like, I don't exactly think she fell in love at first sight. I'm pretty sure she should have at least seen him a few times around the hallway. But maybe like when she finally like went up close to him and like bumped into him, that's when like she really like truly like felt something. Especially maybe like he was just her type. And but she tried to like not like, and she actually felt something. She felt some kind of static emotion in her heart, and her heart went flutter. Anyway, sorry about that part. So, but then, you know, she remembered that, her mom said something like this and she didn't like that. So she didn't want to admit that she truly felt something. So she did her best to avoid that emotion, to avoid that feeling. Just pretend like she doesn't feel anything, okay? She did her best to avoid it, but every time she saw that orange flavored Skittle girl standing right next to her, man, she couldn't help herself. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm doing this. Anyways, and she started to actually like, she finally admitted to herself that she likes this guy, and she really just wants to, do something about the girl that keeps standing and getting in the way of her and this guy, apparently. Even though Ayano literally is not trying to do anything to get her mans, she is literally just right now just getting mad at girls who are at least trying to get, senpai. While she barely has enough courage, I mean, the actual game, she doesn't even have enough courage to walk up to him and say, "Hi, senpai," while everybody else can do it. You're just getting jealous of them for having courage. But anyways, it's not about the game. It's about, this, my story, my concept. And so I wanted to be like, Ayano is genuinely a psychopath. Like, a lot of people are all like, "Oh, Ayano is Yandere." She common Yandere trope, basic Yandere trope, and a lot of other people are like, Ayano didn't have much emotions, right? And I was actually gonna do this thing where it's like when she's in her Yandere form, or like in her Yandere phase, she would like not have any emotion. She would be very expressionless. And the reason why is because like she didn't really feel anything, okay? Whenever it comes down to senpai, that's when her emotions are really like stagnant, right? But whenever it comes down to killing people, she doesn't really care because she has no emotions, right? But then I also thought that giving her a smile would, number one, not only make her a little bit more creepy, more mischievous, and add more personality to her, but also make it seem like she enjoyed killing. Because in the game, there's actually a little thingamabob at the bottom. Thing, what's it called again? Her sanity. There's a sanity bar at the bottom, right? And the more people you kill, the more her sanity goes high, and you have to laugh it off. Basically, that means that Ayano actually enjoys killing. Like when her sanity bar goes very low, like all the way low, she has to laugh it off to like make herself like act normal again, which means that she has to laugh off her excitement, her joy, I don't know, like her hyperactiveness. Okay, the only time she ever feels something, like truly feels something, is whenever she's next to senpai, when she gets all giggy and all bubbly and shit. And whenever she kills people, you literally see she has this grin, she has a staticky feeling to her, and then she starts thinking and visualizing different ways to kill Osana, which obviously means that she genuinely enjoys doing it. Now, of course, in my design, I added a little bit red to her normal design because red is a color of passionate love, which I don't think Ayano's love is passionate. I think her love is twisted. Like, she mainly just wants senpai as like an item kind of thing to like just sustain her feelings, rather than like as a like a romantic interest. I think she just wants like to obtain senpai as like a kind of medicinal thing for herself. Anyways, and also red also is, of course, means danger. Now, of course, the default color for all normal slash, I don't know, background people are like usually like some kind of grayish black color, or like jet blue color. So I kind of made her all the blue colors. I didn't want it to be like black per se, because all the other characters, all the other rivals are very colorful. So I decided to make it instead like a more of jet blue color. I think I added a little bit too much of that color, because the prominent color you see here is mainly just blues. There's no red. I mean, there's a little bit of red in the eye if you look really closely. And in the yandere form, there's like red everywhere. She's covered in blood, bro. I don't know what to say. Anyways, so basically, I feel like later on, all I could say is, yeah, I'm just trying to explain the reason why Ayano kills, like what I think and why I made her look like this. There's no real like going onwards kind of thing going on here. But now we have Osana. I kind of did not like Osana as a kid. I always did not like the type of girls who like the guy, yet they would always be on the guy they liked. So how's the guy gonna like you if you keep hitting them and keep acting mean and rude to them? I get that maybe they have like an inferiority complex where it's like they can't like they don't want like them to like notice even a single bit of them showing interest in whoever the person of interest is. Like Osana doesn't want she doesn't want senpai automatically saying like, Osana, do you like me? I think she might like me. And I get what she means, okay? Sometimes you just don't like people finding out things about you and you just try to hide it by using some other emotion towards them. But I just did not like her when I was a kid, okay? My favorite characters were like Amai because she could cook and I just like food, okay? I'm a big foodie. And also Osoro because I loved girl bosses and Osaro could fight, okay? She wasn't one of these like oh my gosh, senpai kind of people, okay? She was like, hey man, I'm a bad girl, I'm a bad boss. I lead a bunch of boys, I'm controlling. Yeah, I am that person. And I just loved her, okay? Don't hit my girl Osara, okay? Okay, now I grew up, I looked at all their other designs. I'm not gonna lie, like I did not have much of a problem with Osana other than those ugly ass socks. Like I also did not like the fact that she had both scrunchies and that giant bow. I'm not that giant bow, but that ribbon in her hair, they looked ugly together, okay? So I want a lot of people make her cat-like, so I decided to also make her cat-like too. I'm not a copycat, I promise you. I didn't even do it on purpose. I mean, I wanted like her to like have like pointy like hair, like not pointy hair, but I wanted it to be like cat-like. But like her face, it also reminded me of a cat, but I did that on accident. I just wanted her to look like she's like glaring at you. But it kind of looks a little bit cat-like, I'm not gonna lie, and I kind of stuck with that. My friend actually gave me the idea to like give Osana this hairstyle because not gonna lie, I keep saying not gonna lie, sorry about that. Her old like hairstyle in the actual like game, I didn't like it. It looked very childish. Like there's nothing wrong with like having a childish hairstyle. There's nothing wrong with ponytails, pigtails, and all those kind of two bun hairstyles or something. But like I don't know, man, it just didn't look right to me. Like on her, like she gave off like kid fashion. Like she was giving off all this like like I don't know how to choose my own clothing. Like with these polka dot socks, this like bow, the scrunchies, the hairstyle. Like no, girl, no, you're in high school now, girlie. Can't dress like that no more. No offense, of course. If you like dressing like that, I'm not gonna judge you. To be honest, I'm bad at picking clothes too. So, anyways, my idea for Osana is like as a kid, maybe she had this conception that senpai liked long-haired girls, so she grew out her hair. She grew out her hair. She did her best to take care of her hair, all just so that senpai could notice her. And in the end, she didn't get much notice from senpai. So, yeah, as I said, yeah, she also, because I think as like a kid she was like a tomboy, and she tomboys or like girls who tend to act like tomboys as a child, they mainly do that because they hang out with other guys. I mean, they don't. I'm not gonna start assuming that every tomboy does that because they hang out with other guys. But like, I feel like for her, she hanged out with guys, and they always talked about how girly stuff was weird. So I mean, though she liked girly stuff, she always tried to hide it just so she could seem cool in front of her male friends. And so maybe that's why she acts like a tsundere sometimes. Like she's always trying to just hide her interests. And because of that, she's also grown to act like a tsundere whenever it comes down to love too. Maybe like after Ayano tells Osana about how she likes senpai, because in the game, after Ayano saves Osana's cat in like the different ending, she, tells Osana that, oh, I like senpai. And she's all like, oh, I get it, but just take good care of him. Maybe like that. Maybe she'll like finally realize that it's time for her to change. Like she should stop focusing on this guy who barely gives her any attention, who always has his nose in a book, and she should start focusing on herself. So maybe like she cuts her hair again and she like tries to like stop being a tsundere and like show more of her interest. You know what I'm saying? And also Osana Najimi actually means childhood friend, which reminds me a lot of Komi Can't Communicate, because there's also another character called Osana Najimi. Also, I don't think I explained things right, but like when I said that, like, as a child, she like hanged out with guys, maybe like her childhood was like she had like a lot of like guy friends. Maybe she had like a brother and stuff like that, because I have brothers and I tend to not like to show my interests. I'm not trying to base this on off of me or anything like that. I'm just trying to say maybe that's a reason why she could be really heavy on being a tsundere. But like Taro made her feel like, oh, she could dress however she wants to, and he's not gonna think that she's not cool or anything like that. He's not really gonna care if she like likes girly stuff or she likes pink or cats and stuff like that. So yeah, but she still can't exactly show all of herself, especially like her feelings to Taro. But anyways, let me talk about the drawing a little bit. So in this drawing, as you can see, I kind of traced the skirt. Tracing is bad, guys. I'm sorry, but I had to. Okay, I'm lazy and I did not want to, put too much effort. As I said, I cannot draw clothes. clothes. I hate the way I drew her cardigan or whatever this is called, the jacket she's wearing, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So I feel like some things that Osana might do is like, Tara's like a smart scholarly student. Maybe like sometimes she'll act dumb to like spend more time with him. I was trying to like just add more like to give like the character more personality and more depth, because in the story all of these characters are very vague in their interests and also in what they like. Like they have this one thing they like or this one thing they do, and they also have the fact that they just randomly like Taro for some reason. I mean, Osana has, you know, a history with Taro, so of course she's gonna like him, but you know. Anyways, I don't want to spend too much time talking on Osana because I think I forgot a lot of the backstories I was gonna give to all these characters, so yeah. But here we have Raibaru. Yeah, she's our last character. And I think her in-game design was actually really cute. Raibaru kind of reminds me of like Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls, because she has like these round, cute eyes, and she has like these two ponytails or pigtails. I don't know, guys. I don't know hairstyles. Anyways, but her only problem is that she also has those like very, you know, the scrunchie and the bow. I get that her bow is purple. I actually didn't even notice until now. I should have made like her freaking hair accessory purple as well. But anyways, it's too late for that. So I gave them both like the little sakura flower petal thingy hair accessory because they're both best friends, and I think that would be cute. I gave her a little not a cardigan. I don't know what these are called. Sweater? Is that what it should be called? A sweater? Anyways, I gave her a little sweater because I wanted all the characters to be different in that way. Like each of the characters will have like a different accessory on. Like, oh, I mean not accessory, but like a different like clothing item. Like, Ayano's doesn't have a clothing item because she doesn't really have many other interests other than, of course, Taro. Ayana's only interest is literally Taro, and so of course she collects all his clothing items, keeps it in her room, but she doesn't really have any interest, so she's of course basically complained. For Osana, I gave her this cardigan because maybe she thought it was cute. I wanted to add like accessories to the cardigan, but I didn't know what to put on it, so I just left the cardigan kind of plain looking, and yeah, and also it looks really bad, but you know, she likes pink, she likes Sakura themed things, and she likes cats, so I didn't really add any cat accessories, but yeah. Anyways, for Raibaru, I didn't really know what exactly her interest is. I know that I wanted her to be like also like maybe girly. Like for me, I think that maybe Raibaru as a kid, she, you know, maybe her father owned a dojo and her childhood friend was Budo, because Budo and Raibaru have a history where like Raibaru is stronger than Budo, and you know Raibaru is like Budo's teacher because Budo sees her as like a older sister or maybe like a teacher figure and stuff. And have you seen the thighs on Budo? Have you seen what Budo looks like? If Raibaru can beat Budo, you know Raibaru gotta have some like have something under there, bro. Because her original design was not doing her any justice. Okay, now I'm not trying to say people who are built like this can't like fight or anything like that. Nothing of this sort. I'm just trying to say that if you're gonna be stronger than the guy who's literally built like this, then you know you gotta at least got something to have something under there, girl. And maybe she tries to like hide like, you know, how built she is with her like her sweater. And I get that like in the Yandere simulator, the game, she apparently quit a year before, but even so, a year, just because you quit a year and you have like a year off of no like karate practice does not mean that you're all of a sudden gonna get that like too rusty, you know. And also she's still strong enough to protect Osana from us, the person who's literally been training and also been fighting weird tactics to kill people. And my backstory for her is maybe like she was trying to hide her like buffness or like her builtness, because you know Japan has their own beauty standards, and I'm not trying to say like buff girls are like bad, no, but they have like their beauty standard where like you gotta be light, you gotta be like skinny, slim, and all that stuff. And maybe she's like trying to fit into that mold because she actually, you know, she wants to be accepted and she doesn't like being seen as like weird or just ugly, I guess. And she kind of tries to like stick to more of like the not beauty standard per se, but like just to be more feminine. So maybe she quits because of that. Anyways, that is my redesign for Osana and Raibaru, and also Ayano. And this video is gonna end soon. I'm sorry for all the yapping, guys. I can't help it. I had a lot to say, and I had a lot more to say about the backstory, but I literally forgot everything. And also, I know the background I gave to like Osana and Raibaru is super ugly. I didn't know what else to do. Okay, I just thought it would be cute. It'd be lively because that's their whole thing now. I wanted them to be just cute, bubbly characters, or maybe I don't know, girly characters. I don't know. Anyways, that is the end of the video. Tell me what you guys would have done, what you guys would have changed, or what I should have added, or maybe what I should remove from the character design. I don't know, man. I'm a really opinion-based person, and if you guys tell me that you don't like this or you don't like that, it's either I'm gonna be like, what do you expect me to do? Or I'm just gonna be like, okay, guys, we'll try to figure this out. Yeah, so anyways, guys, do you think I cooked? Do you think I overdid it? Did I overcook it? Did I undercook it? Have I not even started cooking? I don't know, man. Anyways, y'all, please comment down below what you think and like and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.